I'm Kylie. Welcome to the channel. So, as many of you know, I am dealing with a personal and family issue the last month or so, and I've taken a break from the channel. Today, I wanted to finally go into some details about what's going on and how it affects the channel as well as our puppy, Ozzy. I'm going to try to get through this video. This is going to be tough. So I've been blessed with everything that I dreamed of as a child. I joined the army, I fell in love, got married, had children, got a dog, and I live in a big house in the suburbs in a great community. I've been blessed. Unfortunately, recently my life has been turned upside down and some parts of that dream have been shattered. After many years of marriage, I have decided to separate from my husband. It is the best decision for my mental health as well as to preserve a financial future for myself and for my children. It is also the best decision for my kids' well-being as well as mine. My kids are my ultimate priority and they will always come first no matter what. Everything I'm doing is for them. My husband moved out about a month ago and is living in an apartment. As of right now, there is no decision about divorce. The only thing I'm certain about is that I need at least 6 months to a year of separation to evaluate things. As you can imagine, we can't afford a mortgage and a rent, especially considering the fact that we got some devastating financial news yesterday that I'm not going to go into here. So we have to sell this dream house. Now, before all this happened, my husband and I planned to move to Florida so we would be closer to my family. The timeline to move was in the next year or two. Because of the current financial situation, I decided that the move to Florida must happen as soon as possible. And because of the separation, the kids and I will have to find a much smaller rental home in Florida. With that being said, I thought a lot about how all these changes will affect Ozzy, our 22-month-old lab puppy. Currently, our backyard is a disaster because, like all labs, he is obsessed with balls and fetch. No surprise. But the reality is that it will cost a few $1,000s to get the yard fixed so the house will be ready for market. Trying to get the house and the yard ready for a market with a dog is not impossible. Families do it every single day. But given our current situation, it will be one more stressor in my chaotic and upturned life. And it would be one more thing to worry about. And it would cause stress for Ozzy, which is not what I want. As of right now, our house and yard is barely large enough for an energetic puppy such as Ozzy. Us moving to a smaller rental house or a townhouse with little to no yard, it would be detrimental to Ozzy. It would not be fair to him. He would not be happy and he would not be able to thrive. And all I want for him is to be in a loving home where he can run and play and just be a puppy and not be cooped up in a small house or a townhouse. His personality is too big for a small rental. We loved Ozzy the first moment that we laid eyes on him. He is our furball of fury. And because of this, we decided that we can't be selfish and keep Ozzy. A few weeks ago, we found Ozzy a loving, forever home with an older couple who had just lost their 14-year-old boxer about a week or two prior. They were heartbroken and they needed a dog to fill the void, to fill the hole in their heart. And I think it was God's timing. As of now, Ozzy is thriving and he's doing great. He's loving his new home, and that is the best news possible. We miss Ozzy, and this is still a very painful subject, and it does make us sad, but it was a necessary step to make sure that Ozzy was taken care of. It was the most responsible thing that we could have done as dog owners and dog parents. It was not what was best for us. It was what was best for Ozzy. And it does warm my heart, though, to think that he is happy and he's giving joy to his new parents. So how does all of this affect the channel? Well, the channel will remain, and I will continue to bring you guys military and defense content. The channel is not going anywhere. However, there will be many times in the next few months or year or so where I will have to take a break or just not post as consistently as I would like to. After the holidays, I'll have to shift into high gear and get the house ready for market. Hopefully the house will sell quickly, but you never know. And once the house does sell, I'll have to go house hunting in Florida, then pack up our house and move and get settled in Florida with the kids. It will be a crazy and stressful time. I know viewers have been concerned about me and want to make sure that I'm okay, and I just want to say that myself and my kids are okay. My kids are doing great, actually. I am still trying to process this whole situation. As you can imagine, I have all the feelings: sadness, disappointment, fear, anger, frustration. I did not want to give up my dream life. I did not want to give up my life as I know it. This is not what I wanted. But this is what's best for my kids and for me. Anyway, I am okay for now. I'm just trying to be strong for my children, and that's the most important part, to be strong for them. I do plan on posting a video next week, most likely on Wednesday. Depending on what's going on, I'll try to get back to a more consistent schedule. I just have to take it day by day. So please be patient with me as I'm navigating this new chapter in my life. With that being said, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. Thanks for watching.